What's up, y'all? We back at it with another video. On first day, hope y'all are having a highly vibrational day. Let's just get into it. So this video is about why you should meditate. You right there. Yes, you've been slacking, and I'm here to tell you, or at least remind you, about the benefits of meditation. Now, I don't care who you are. Everybody in the world has the same amount of time. We all got 24 hours in that day. You're telling me that you can't take 10, 20 minutes, even 5 minutes out of your day to meditate? That's a load of crap. All right, go on your iPhone. You got an iPhone, go on your iPhone, go on that app, Screen Time, and see how much time you spend on Instagram, on YouTube, on Snapchat, on the internet. Look how much time you spend on that. You can't take 10 minutes out of your day just to meditate, just to focus on the within. But it's okay. It's all right. Because I'm going to remind you about why you need to meditate. And I personally have a belief that everybody should meditate. Everyone, no matter who you are, no matter if you're the most busiest busy person ever, okay, it doesn't matter. You should meditate. So you got to realize this, right? Meditation is a form of putting kind of a pause on life. You know, a lot of people say stuff like, we live in a simulation, we live in a simulation, we live in a video game. We're not going to get into that. That's a whole nother topic of its own. But if you think of it like that, you got to think of it like, don't you get tired of playing the game sometimes? I mean, when you're playing a game like GTA, or when you're playing a game like Skyrim, you know, one of those long type of games, you're playing it, and then at a certain level of time, you have to pause it because it doesn't necessarily get boring, but you're just tired of playing the same game. Either you turn the game off or you pause it. That's kind of like where meditation is. See, meditation is like putting a pause on life. You got to think, we are constantly in this experience. Besides when we go to sleep, we are constantly, at least consciously, in this experience. So wouldn't it be nice to put a pause on life? That's what meditation is. In advanced forms of meditation, it allows you to go beyond the physical realm and remind you that you are one consciousness. Now that's it, advanced forms of meditation. And there's many different types of meditation too. See, meditation, it's an exercise, it's a tool. There's visualization meditation, there's sexual transmutation meditation. I did a video on that. There's meditations where you can align your chakras. There's meditations where you can just see your past lives. There's a lot of types of meditation. But if we're just focusing on the core, right? Just breathing exercise, literally focusing on your breath, going like this. If we're just focusing on something like that, there are many benefits to this, even at a novice stage. Even if you aren't beginning of meditation, you will quickly realize, and I quickly realized as well, I've been meditating every day for pretty much a year. I did a video on that as well. But you will quickly realize that a lot of the things that may plague you in modern day life fade away. Anxiety, depression, overthinking, fears, indecisions, doubts, things like that can literally destroy your reality, destroy your achievement, your journey of self-actualization, becoming the best person you can possibly be. Those things fade away. Now, of course, if you meditate once, it's not just, oh, I'm good now, I'm perfectly fine. You got to do consistently, of course, to see the most beneficial or results. But you see, they fade away. Slowly, they go away. Before you get on any medication, try meditation. I don't usually say that. I just came up with that right now. But yeah, before you go on any type of anxiety drugs, depression drugs, and all these other things, try meditation. Something that a lot of doctors don't recommend because, you know, they make more money off you if you buy the medication. But before you do that, before you just say, oh, I have anxiety and I have that for the rest of my life and that's just my story and that's how it's going to be, try meditating for 10 minutes each day, 30 days. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Just a little tidbit there. You start feeling these things slowly drift away. That is because you're focusing on your breath. You are being within the moment. You have to think about it. We live in a very fast-paced reality where dopamine is so goddamn easily accessible now. Not to go off topic, but you can basically do meth online. If you look at the brain of a porn addict and if you look at the brain of a meth addict, they have similar brain structures. When you watch porn and when you do meth, you have a similar brain structure. This is because of the dopamine. So it just goes to show, and that's something you can do on your phone, right? So it just goes to show that dopamine right now is so quickly accessible. And although most of our human evolution, it was a good thing. Dopamine was always a good thing. Right now, when we're living in this new era where it's easily accessible and it's easy to get dopamine wherever you go, we need to start doing the opposite. We need to start slowing down our lives, slowing down this constant evolution of, oh, I gotta get here, I gotta get here, I gotta get here, I gotta get here. We need to slow this shit down, or else it can literally boggle our brain. This is where a lot of mental things come from: anxiety, depression, things like I previously talked about. Within this fast-paced life, within this life of social media apps where you keep scrolling and scrolling, and every time you get a hit of dopamine, you actually need to slow this process down. The best way to slow this process down is to focus on the moment. Focus on the exact time that you are living in right now. Watch my previous video about gratitude and actually enjoying the present moment. That goes within meditation, because within meditation, you just have to breathe. You do not understand how long 10 minutes is until you meditate. Literally. So everybody needs a pause on life. Everybody deserves a pause on life. And the best way to do this is meditation. So if you've never tried it, I highly recommend that you meditate right now. Even if you have the time, do it. Why not? You have absolutely nothing to lose and all to gain. And the tricky thing is that within this life, within these short terms, these short hits of dopamine, you can't let the fast-pacedness of modern day life make you forget that the true world, the true reality is actually within. Whatever you feel within is what will be projected on the outside screen space of reality. Okay. So I really hope y'all resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you thought about the video. Much love to all. I'll see you on the next one.